Today, we'll focus on the power of Bullhorn automation and our new Amplify AI to increase performance of your existing team across the organization. So let's get started. As I step into the role of a business development rep with your organization, maybe it's a Monday morning and I need a big picture view of both recruiting and sales from one dashboard. And that's exactly what I have. Against those growth targets, we can tell we've had a lot of placements lately, but I really need to focus on bringing in new jobs. Also, for today, I really want to focus on those key accounts, those who produce 80% of the revenue and probably take 20% of the time. And this way, I can provide the highest level of service to those accounts, understanding and keeping tabs on exactly what's happening. Now, producing new business and also focused on everything else in a given day is really challenging. And that's where Bullhorn automation comes into play, providing and sending out some of those email outreaches for me, making sure I'm staying top of mind with those current accounts and that they're thinking of me the next time they have a job opening. That way, very quickly, anytime they do have a new position, it's been sent to me and we can begin working on it. Now, as an example here for today, and as usual, not the best information sent by that hiring manager, but that's okay. I have AI assistant to help enhance and produce a public-facing job description to load onto the job boards. That way, within just a couple of seconds, I have quality presentation of that position for individuals to apply online. And from there, I can go ahead and take this, post it out, as well as make sure we have an automated reminder for my team as to where to focus on new positions. So as we can tell, within just a moment, we've gone from gaining visibility on new positions across the organization, as well as making sure that my team knows where to focus their time and leveraging automation and AI throughout. So as I transition into a recruiter seat for a few minutes here, today I'll be sitting in the seat of a new recruiter within the organization. And just as important for that new recruiter, needing visibility into their data, starting within our analytics tool. That way, I know exactly what matters to me. I know where I stand for the day and really that next step, how to impact these numbers. And that's where actionable insights comes into play. I can tell I'm doing well with those new positions, but for today, I've added in several new candidates and not submitted them to any existing positions. So this is a great place for me to start, as well as using that automated reminder that went out earlier based on a new position that came in. I know exactly what's needed for that position, and I can get started in a search to identify individuals and get them submitted very quickly. So stepping into that search as that new recruiter, I'm probably wondering how to put together a Boolean search. And that's again where AI is going to come into play. Very quickly grabbing the details from the job and producing a search for me to run with. That way, when I'm ready and starting to search within Bullhorn, I have a Boolean pre-built for me, and I can begin reviewing and pre-screening potential candidates. As I review candidates within Bullhorn, I'll have a quick binocular slide out of exactly where they fit against that Boolean search. And for today, a quick integrity check. Oh, we have an individual that's in a new role within LinkedIn, but our data in Bullhorn is out of date. And this is a humongous challenge within the industry. Recruiters are stretched thin, they have 1,000 things going on, and they don't have time to jump back and update the database. And that's another great use case for Bullhorn automation. Example here from the candidate side of things, having an automation go out maybe every 6 months or a year with no activity within Bullhorn from the recruiter, requesting an update of their profile if they're interested in opportunities in the next year. Now, this would be the backdrop of your website, but reaching out to ask questions like, when are you going to be on the market? And if so, are those pay requirements? That way, your recruiters have up-to-date information based on what they're most interested in, and that's where they can search and use this information when they reach out to the candidate to make sure they're meeting their unique preferences and hopefully getting them interested in a new opportunity, and spending less time on those candidates that have old data within the database, making sure the information is updating within Bullhorn every single day. Now, jumping back into that search, I have up-to-date information to work with, making sure when I do reach out to Scott Spivey here, I know exactly where they stand, the skill sets that they fit, and how to reach out to them for that particular opportunity. When I'm ready to move forward, I can go directly to Scott's profile and again, leverage our AI assistant, making sure that, I'm ready to move forward and submit them directly to our client. And I want to produce both a paragraph overview of the summary and understand a skills list by years. That way, we can send this directly to our client for consideration. And within just a couple of seconds, I don't look like a new recruiter anymore. This is providing a really good understanding of their qualifications for the position and making sure that they get an interview for that opportunity. Once I submit Scott for this opportunity, I'm ready for that next search. I'm already moving on, making sure that we can identify more candidates and submit more individuals because I'm spending less time on the manual, tedious work that's been bogging me down the whole time. But at the same time, I have peace of mind knowing that my candidates are being kept up to date within the consideration process. Another quick automation example here, an interview reminder directly to that candidate with the details that matter, as well as the job description. That way, it's not pulling me away from producing more submissions and hopefully producing more placements at the end of the day. So all in all, hopefully you can tell whether it's a new recruiter or a seasoned recruiter with an organization, AI and automation is really going to benefit the entire organization, moving those new recruiters to producing more ROI faster. And more importantly, everyone within the team can leverage this, producing more profitability as you grow the organization. And as I wrap up today, keep in mind, these automations are available out of the box. These are pre-built automations ready to go for your team, as well as the AI that's built into the platform and ready to enhance the output of those producers. If you're interested in leveraging automation and AI in your business or have any questions based on what was covered today, please contact your rep. And thank you again for making time today.